Greetings now. We're going to have to apologise for the last 2 weeks of audio. Well, last week audio I actually managed to record it all in post, but the previous week before that it was something else. But this week we're now got everything back up to normal, other than one thing. We've now got to go and well, this week we would be doing we've got a new mission coming this Thursday. This mission literally drops about a couple of hours before this video goes live, and since I don't have enough time to run everything from beginning, do the whole process within the 2 hours that I've got to get it live, we decided to run with Step with the Stars today, and then new mission tomorrow. Plus, the new mission tomorrow is more of a bonus episode. It's going to be more like a bonus episode because we don't know what exactly it's going to be, but here we go. Step between stars. We've discovered a station near the centre of the solar diasphere that controls the ability to jump to available space, utilising the vast amount of omega particles it generates as fuel. This could be disastrous for the Delta Squadron. The reaction is not perfect. Vast areas subspace will be damaged, making subspace travel in that region almost impossible. Our intel indicates that the Voth intend to take control of the station and jump a spear back into their space. We cannot allow this to happen. Reporting Joint Command, we need your help to stop this. So, let's set this mission and away we go. Oh, by the way, before we start getting into it, we get the usual experience and expertise, and we get one of three Sonai weapons engine of the 4-piece Sonai set. This, believe it or not, is one of the first 4-piece sets in the game. Which this is a deflector, a impulse engine, and a shield array. So let's jump in. A lot of activity here in Joint Command. There's a type that must be mobilising for something big. The rest of the senior staff is being briefed in another area. You're ordered to meet with the Chief Logistics Officer. Right, so I'll chat with the Chief Logistics Officer. And there you can see a lot of people hanging around. This is the usual Diasphere Command Centre, as you saw, and he's Chief Logistics Officer. That's what you
You're just in time. Please follow me to Sub-Commander Cole.
Understood. Oh, well, we're thinking go for work. And most of these people aren't named, so you can't understand what I call general NPCs, so you don't really know who they are. A lot of these people don't. And we got Captain Cohen's crew. Hey, hello, Commander.
Good to see you again. We now know why the sphere generates vast amounts of omega particles. It is designed to use those particles as fuel to jump to any area of space. There is a space station that controls the jumps in close orbit of the sphere's star.
Go on.
Admiral Tuvok from Starfleet was selected to lead a small team to the station to try to disable it. With him is Dr. Eric Cooper, a scientist who has been studying Dyson and Iconian technology. Something's gone wrong. 2 hours ago, we received a distress signal from Tuvok. Please use the console to download the signal. Afterward, I'd like to hear your opinion of the situation.
Okay. I'll listen to the Tuvok's message. Well, I go on chat the Tuvok's message. Let's have a quick look around. Now, here is Commander Captain Tuvok, captain of a ship, and here's a crew. You will get not full instruction. We'll get full instruction to them later. So they said that, but these are all the crew. If you notice that we've got a Reman and even the ferry officer. Yes, the ferry. And you and you've got too many grenades on you. Well, and here is Commander Sean, and we have his crew. So we've got and yes, that is O'Brien behind it, but that is Curiosity O'Brien, not as O'Brien, son of the young second child of the O'Briens. Everyone else is around here, and over there is Captain Khan, and we. Well. And you can see how crew around here. So we get to talk about them all day, and whether you don't, it's this one that's that's showing our files from Neilin. So let's listen to Tuvok's distress signal.
Joint Command, please respond. This is Tuvok. Sensors have detected a large Voth fleet moving toward the station. They have discovered us, and we have yet to complete our work. Communications with our ship are down. Our last contact with them indicated that they were having technical difficulties and may be forced to retreat to a safer location. I will be unable to stop a Voth advance without assistance.
Okay, Sub-Commander?
The attack on the Voth fleet will commence shortly. Captains, please return to your ships.
And there they go. Yeah. The flagships of the Federation, the Klingon, and the Roman Republic. Right, so, Commander?
Tuvok and Cooper are stranded with an entire Voth fleet bearing down on them. I need you to fly to the station, rescue our team, and finish the mission. Our fleet will engage the Voth to help keep them distracted. But to avoid detection, you'll need to fly roughly 100 kilometers above the surface of the star.
Okay, what about cloaking devices to flying close to the sun?
The Voth are actively scanning for ships approaching the station. They can detect our cloaked ships, which is another issue we're trying to solve. This is our best option. The star's magnetic field will make it impossible for most sensors to pick up your ship. With luck, your ship will not have to fly close to the star's surface for very long.
Well, we'll fly the theme of the sun, so what's the plan?
Speak with the logistics officer assigned to brief your crew on the situation. With your permission, we can help your engineers set up a temporary modulation for your shield frequencies that should allow your ship to travel that close to the sun safely.
Okay, I'll speak to the logistics officer. Okay, now, yes, we now got to speak to the logistics officer.
Greetings. Our engineers are working with your crew now to create a temporary modulation program that will help your shields protect your ship from the heat and radiation you will encounter on your way to the sun station. Your ship should be able to safely make the trip, but it won't be able to remain in orbit of the station.
Where should the feed go after I'm on the station?
We will need every available ship to fight the Voth. It would be best if your ship joined the fleet once you are aboard the station. Your goals on the station are to find Admiral Tuvok, assist him to shut down the sphere's jump capabilities, and then retreat before the Voth fleet arrives. Do you have any questions?
If the Phoebe's with the fleet, what's our escape plan?
Admiral Tuvok traveled to the station in a new starship, specifically designed to withstand the conditions there. The Dyson has reported some technical issues, but they should still be in transporter range. It will be standing by to assist you when you've completed your mission.
Alright, let's return to my ship. Better be, yeah, alright lads, beep, move home, move to the ship. Captain, we're approaching the surface pressure of the star. Modifications to our shields are holding the worst of the effects, but they won't keep us safe for long. We're already losing substations to the heat and radiation. We'll keep us flying with emergency backups, but more systems are going offline in minutes. It's only a matter of time before we lose something critical. The people hold together. Plot course for the station, best possible speed. And here we are. Now, good news is there isn't that much that fighting we need to do here, so at least with this ship. Okay, that looks like a gateway to me. Okay. We better head out Admiral Tuvok. We can establish communication, any communication with the signal. This is scans indicating that the nearby solar flares are interfering with our frequencies. It is possible that they can repair the solar flare inhibitors and allow us to contact the station. Very well. We'll repair the solar flare and contact Admiral Tuvok. And oh yeah. Yeah, trouble the structural integrity field. Okay, we better hurry up. That's a bit better. That's part of several lifts, and that's going to be a pain to get round, but I just went down, oh dear. I don't brilliant. We should now be able to hail Tuvok, so let's hail Tuvok.
Your arrival is timely. The Voth are already on the station. I am with Dr. Cooper, but many of the other members of our team have been killed. Any assistance you can render would be useful. I recommend that you speak to your crew before transport. Your vessel will not be able to remain in range for long.
I'll be there soon. So, the ship is a full irreversible damage if we stay to its custom. You can retreat, farm catch cards and rejoin the fleet with. Support this fleet once to leave.
Greetings, I am Admiral Tuvok. The man behind the crates is Dr. Eric Cooper, the Federation Science Council's expert on Dyson technology.
Yes. Hello, I'm Dr. Cooper.
Allow me to brief you on the situation, so we may determine the best plan of action. Main power is offline. I am not sure what caused this disruption, but the event was fortunate. The darkness is a distinct tactical advantage. There are manual overrides in each room. I have temporarily disabled the one between us and the Voth. Unfortunately, the Dyson's captain did not survive the Voth's initial assault.
What can you tell me about the station?
There are 2 generator rooms that control much of the station's operations. The generator room to the south controls the power. The control room to the west, where the Voth are, maintains the station's jump capabilities. It is imperative we reach the west control room and disable it before the Voth jump this sphere back to their space. The release of the Omega particles needed for this reaction would be catastrophic.
How many Voth are between us and the control room?
More than the 2 of us can safely engage. Defeat would be certain. However, if we restore main power, we can use the station's automated defenses to even the odds, if we can avoid being targeted by them ourselves. I understand you have extensive combat experience. Do you have any suggestions?
Cole mentioned you had a ship in orbit. Could there be any help?
I have attempted to hail them, but received no response. The ship's shields and hull plating are designed to withstand the extreme amounts of heat, pressure, and radiation generated by this sphere's star. However, it is a prototype vessel on its first voyage. There were several unexpected system failures. The communications array must be among them.
Okay.
The ship has retreated to a safe location to make repairs. Until they are able to complete them, they will not be able to assist us.
Then our best option is to make our way to the generator room.
We're moving away from the Voth, right?
Okay, technically I know I went to Tuvok, and as you can see here, there's crew members are down. Okay, ooh, that's not good.
Sensors are detecting a Voth battle mech ahead. I recommend we perform a more detailed scan to ensure it is deactivated.
Yeah, that's not good. Right, Tuvok?
The pilot of this battlesuit may have been killed in the fighting. However, we do not know what else we will find on this station. We must move forward. The trapped Voth will be attempting to circumvent my modifications. What do you suggest?
Protect Cooper, he'll need your help. Right, so let's see, let's bust the door open.
Voth! Oh, sorry. I thought I saw something.
Yeah, that's team
Remain calm, Doctor.
Yeah, and that might be the captain of the Dyson. Oh dear. And I'll cover the. Ooh, here we
The
are.
defenses in here can be quite lethal.
Yeah, can you smell
It
burn?
was awful. The sounds, the blood.
Can you smell some bacon? Yeah.
I will stand watch while you and the doctor examine the generator.
Right. Okay, so let's see. We've got activate version power in this room. Boop 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 boop.
If I understand this correctly, we can restore main power activating consoles that match the symbol up here. After the first one is activated, we'll only have 20 seconds to activate the other two. If we don't, the system will defend itself. Also, activating the wrong consoles will trigger the system's defenses. Be careful.
So we better have a quick look. We've got 3 consoles: yellow, red, and blue. And today's console is yellow.
That looks right.
That's blue, so we run over here and tab blue.
That looks right.
That's red.
That did it. The final console is unlocked.
Yeah, nice. I think we did that under 20 seconds. So let's see. Let's restart the station's power then. Okay. least that things are preventing most of the light coming through.
This does not bode well.
Yeah.
By restoring main power, we have released the locks, preventing the Voth from reaching our location. They will already be on the move. We will require Cooper's assistance to subvert the automated defenses for our own use. The Doctor is an expert in the technology found on the sphere. This is well within his capabilities.
Yeah, let's talk to Cooper. Yeah, because he's going to be,
What are we going to do? The Voth will be here any second, and I don't think they're in the mood to take prisoners. Please, you have to get me out of here. I'm not like you and Tuvok. I'm much too important to die here.
Calm down. We'll all get out of here alive if you help us.
My help? What could I do? You and Tuvok have done everything so far. I don't even know how to use a phaser. I just want to go back to my lab. I was never meant for field work.
Tuvok said no one knows this technology better than you do, and you could do this, Cooper. And I've seen you doing field work, and you do good.
Tuvok said that? Well, maybe. I might know the technology, but I don't work well under pressure. I need time and space to think, and I need to be able to do my work without fear of being killed. I can't help you. I'm sorry.
Cooper, I believe you. You can do this.
All right. I'll try. If we're here, and the station's defenses are active, but we're not under attack. But if that's the case, wait. I can do this. Just give me a moment.
Do it. Right, so we're going to...
I think if I try this...
Dr. Cooper, we require a solution.
I'm working on it. Vulcans. If I can just try that... Yes, I have it.
Sounds like you've got an idea or two.
I've done something. I'm not ready for what's being thrown at me here. Maybe I could activate the beams or something else?
Okay.
Allow me, Doctor. Fascinating. With this exposed, I can manually activate the defenses in the next room. However, there is another possibility.
What is it?
Instead of activating the defenses to assist you, I can reroute the power to attempt to send a message to our stranded ship. It may not help, but we have been out of contact for hours. Your options are activating the defense beams, activating swarmers, or using none of them.
Okay, tell me more about the beams.
I can activate beams of energy that will shoot down in set periods of time. I do not have any further control than that. But you could lure some of the Voth into the beams. The beams are quite deadly, so I would advise keeping your distance. This would be our easiest option against the Voth, but if we are not careful, we could be caught in the beams. Would you prefer I activate the beams?
Okay, tell me about the swarmers.
I can alter the programming of the security swarmers that normally patrol this area. They will attack the Voth, but they also will attack us if there are no other targets. The swarmers will provide a distraction for us, but they could also be a liability.
What are the odds if we have...
Do you want me to activate the swarmers?
What are the odds that if we have no defense to support us?
Slim enough that I cannot recommend it. However, if you choose to do so, I will support you.
Tell me...
I can activate beams of energy that will shoot down in set periods of... Slim enough that I cannot recommend... I can activate beams of energy
activate the
that will
beams.
shoot down in set periods of time.
I'll wait here. You go on ahead.
Okay. Let's go quick scan this. This is a useful for later, but right now, I am glad that I brought my sniper rifle, because we're not moving too far.
More Voth inbound. Prepare yourself. Voth commanders are approaching. We should move forward. Be on your guard.
Right. As you can see, too much money to turn it off, so we're right. So yeah, this actually you can actually perform if you're good at ground. You can perform it without any defences, but you are working on the swarmers can be useful, and if you want to try that option. But as Tuvok said, you do end up fighting it, and there is reasons to redo this episode multiple times, but I'll cover that later on.
A soldier is activating the battle suit.
Oh no. Oh god. Yeah. Battle suits, and some of these missions do have various things. So
that was an explosion of sufficient magnitude to cause a breach. Doctor, what is your stat?
I'm fine. The Voth can't get in.
yeah.
You, may want to put a shield up around the next door before you open it.
Okay, let's activate that shield then. Force open the door.
It would appear all that is between us and our goal is the vacuum of space.
Okay. Tuvok.
My modifications successfully locked the Voth out of this area. However, there was an armed Voth battlesuit in the corridor. The station's automated swarmers attacked, and this is the result.
Let's try to contact the Dyson again. They can transport us across.
No response. According to my readings, there is no method of direct access. Unless your ship is within range, we are stranded.
My crew will be in the fleet. Should we wait for Cooper?
I'm here. Wait.
Doctor, we require a way to access the other areas of the station. Your thoughts?
I have an idea, but you may not like it. Those EV suits over there. They have maneuvering jets that we could use on the outside of the station. I've looked them over, and they should be able to withstand the heat of the sun.
Should?
Well, nothing will withstand that much heat and radiation for long. The suits appear to be designed for use in the shadow of the station. But, technically, they can keep us safe. For a little while.
They will have to suffice. We have no other logical option.
Okay, now as mentioned, that multiple times you to get out of a to play this mission multiple times. This is one of the first things you can do. Get multiple times. There are actually.
Doctor, are you going to prepare your suit?
Yeah, I will ask.
Me? Of course not. It's far too risky for me to go out there.
We will need to convince Cooper to overcome his fear and help us complete our mission.
Indeed, but before we now we've just managed to pick up one of 3 EV suits that come from this mission. This is the Marksman Environmental Suit. And these are all these choices are actually affected by the previous choice where Tuvok, we asked Tuvok for the beams, the swarms, and the no defense to help us. And yes, it is in the spacesuit, so here we are. It's got in the spacesuit. So let's have a chat with Cooper.
Do you really need me out there? Internal comms are still active. I could just tell you what you have to do. I really can't stand any more stress. I have no idea why Admiral Tuvok chose me for this project. I'm not trained for field work. If I get home alive, I'm writing a letter to the Federation Science Council. I'll file a formal complaint.
You want to be alone when the Voth return?
The Voth? I thought you defeated them all. They're not going to come back, are they? I can't be alone if they come back. They'll kill me. They'll rip me apart.
Then come with us if you want to live.
Okay, I'll do it. I can't fight the Voth alone.
Good, let's get moving. Right, so you notice that all our places got different outfits, different patterns. Each pattern actually refers to a string. We're here, and we now have access to the one of the few.
I can do this. I can do this. I can do this.
Yeah,
Calm yourself, Doctor. Conserve your oxygen.
indeed. Now, now, yeah,
There is a large piece of debris blocking the station's entrance.
yeah, this looks like it's good. Whoop, let's scan it. If
There is a large amount of debris blocking the entrance. It will be impossible for us to move it without assistance. I can scan the area for anything that may be of use.
good idea.
There are two objects of interest. The first is the remains of a Voth battlesuit. There is a mortar payload within it that we can place onto the debris. The second is the remains of a swarmer, specifically a miniaturized communications device. We could use it to detonate the mortar remotely.
Okay, hey, you'll get the communicator. I'll grab this payload. Now, that's the door we were at, and that's the Voth exoskeleton, the exosuit. Now, if you remember we're talking about flying on Visor. This is the exact same method, but other than we're flying on above the flying in space. Here we get a bit too dirty there, so let's cover this before we get burnt to crisp. And we go across. And we now need to set the charge.
I suggest flying a safe distance before activating the charges.
I think Cooper's in the right place to be. Kaboom! Nice. That. He works in the air already. So let's see. What's this door like?
The door is sealed. Any ideas, Doctor?
There should be a manual release for the locks above us.
And yeah, I can see there's 3.
I will establish a shield.
Because that. Whilst he's making sure we don't need to fly it with spacious the rest of the journey. 3, 2, 1. Click, click, click.
The doors are open. Dr. Cooper and I will wait for you inside.
Right, the door's open, so they'll be inside. The Tuvok's cleared out the. If there's anyone waiting for us, cleared out stuff for us. Yeah, and here we go. Bit toasty.
These suits are fried. I doubt they'll be much use anymore.
Yeah, these suits are now currently fried. You can reuse when we get them back to the ship. We can take them to get them repaired, so we can use them in the long term. This is not looking good. Two journeys, left or right?
Something has closed the doors. Most unsettling.
Yeah, very unsettling.
I think the station's defenses are activating.
We should move forward before more defenses activate.
Indeed. Nice. Now, it's not looking good. This one.
Use caution. The Windows shields are malfunctioning in this area. The shadows of those consoles should provide a measure of safety.
Two, one. One. Let's activate some safety measures. Deactivate shields, move on. We're going quickly close.
The shields will hold. Our destination is ahead.
Yeah, here we go. We're not long and crispy. It really does hurt when you get nice crispy in here. Right, so let's move on. Yes.
We must power down the room's shielding to access the control panels.
Right, so let's deactivate the shield in here.
The Doctor and I will continue our work while you disable the lower panels.
Good. That's gonna be a problem. Lower band. She's wiring down here. Lower vent. Step around. Now every console we need to go just with. And
Good work. Reactivate the shields and we can complete our mission.
you can see here we just completed a never accolade.
The honor of deactivating the station is yours.
Right, okay, Right, let's deactivate the station.
There we go. The deactivation program is moving nicely.
Doctor, I'm detecting something curious. Energy levels in the gateway in front of us are rising at an exponential rate. It appears to be activating.
What? Let me check. Oh, this is not good. The gateway is designed to be an escape hatch in the event this station goes offline. We cannot deactivate the jump protocols without activating the gateway as well.
Is there any way to override the protocols?
None that I can see. If we want to stop the jump, we have to activate that gate.
It seems we have little choice. Your thoughts?
Well, I don't think we've got... Let's go, Cooper.
As Tuvok said, we have no choice. If we want to stop this sphere from moving, we need to activate the gateway. Our time here is limited. The Voth will return in force. We have to do this now. There is no other option.
Time to shut it down.
I'm so sorry. I wish I could have found a better way. I failed you both.
Do not dwell on this. If there was another option, we would have found it. One moment. We are being hailed. Tuvok here.
Chief Engineer Tarkram of the Dyson here, Admiral.
Acknowledged, Chief. Are all of your systems restored?
The opening of the gateway cleared up the ambient distortion disruptions. Do you need transport?
Yes, I want to get off this station now.
We are ready to depart. Chief, do you have luck?
Admiral Tuvok, come in!
Dyson, 3 to be locked.
We can't get a lock. You need to get out of the hot zone. Move!
Yeah. Okay, we need to head back where we came from, so go from
We're going to die! We're going to die!
less yelling, more running. This is door, that door's no more crisp. We're not getting crispy in here.
We have a lock on you, sir. Just give the word.
Alright, beamers up. That's the Voth going in
Good
there.
to have you on board, sir. I'm Chief Engineer Tarkram. The fleet and your ship are still engaged with the Voth, but several Voth ships are making their way towards the gateway. One of their dreadnoughts has already passed through. As the only available ship, we have orders to stop the other Voth from entering the gateway.
Understood. Let's see what this ship can do. And this, believe it or not, is actually one of the ships you can actually buy. This particular ship is a full solenoid set, including the one which you have to get from a event ship. I'll cover this in somewhat more detail in a little while. This is a unique ship. It's actually a transformer ship, believe it or not. As if I hit this button here, it will trigger the ability to disable the sun science components and reactivates the tactical components. That way. So we're gonna go from And of course, Tuvok and Tarkrum's got some special skills which you can't get under bring up play. Bring up play. Well, very nice. So,
There are no more Voth in the vicinity, but one dreadnought did go through the gateway. If my readings are correct, it is passing into another Dyson sphere. This one deeper in the Delta Quadrant. If the Voth are allowed to enter another sphere, they will try to claim it, as they have fought to claim this one.
yeah, let's enter the gateway.
Navigational readings indicate we are in the Delta Quadrant. However, we are inside a Dyson sphere, and there are no known structures of this type in this region. I'm detecting the presence of a Starfleet vessel, the USS Gold. That ship disappeared on a survey of the Jenolan Dyson sphere at the precise instant the Iconian Gateway network was reset to save New Romulus.
The Jenolan sphere? That was not in the Delta Quadrant.
This sphere was discovered by the crew of the USS Jenolan in 2294. The USS Enterprise D rescued Montgomery Scott, a survivor of the Jenolan 75 years later. However, it now appears that the Jenolan sphere had the same jump capabilities as the Solanae, and moved to this location with the Gold inside.
Interesting, what's the status of the Gold?
I am detecting disabled systems on the Gold, but there is no weapons damage. Also, sensors indicate that the Voth Dreadnought has its weapons armed, but has not fired. What do you suggest?
Hail the Gold, find out what they know.
Thank the prophets. I knew someone would find us. We were on a routine survey in the Jenolan Dyson sphere when something happened. Systems that have been dormant for centuries activated. The energy readings were off the scale. Then a flash and...
We're here now. You're not alone.
My nav computer claims we're in the Delta Quadrant. If that's right, this entire Dyson sphere somehow moved itself more than 50,000 light years from its previous position. Since then, we've been stuck. I would have taken Voyager's path back home if we could get out of the sphere. The doors were locked tight and the gateway powered down as soon as we arrived.
The sphere did move, but we can help you return home.
Glad to have the help. Supplies are running low. But what was that ship that just passed us? Shares some signs of Voth tech, but our databanks don't have anything like that.
We'll better explain a lot of things to you.
Another Dyson sphere? It's taken us 40 years to study this one, and we're not even close to understanding it. And if that ship was Voth, it would explain why they ignored our hails. They came in with their weapons armed and then simply stopped. Didn't see us as a threat.
Well, thank goodness for that, so...
The ship set course for the sealed door and is just sitting there. They're ignoring us. I promised my crew we'd get home. If you could send over a team with some spare components, I can get this ship ready to travel.
Just for a few hours you need help. Good.
I have extensive experience with the Voth. While they are arrogant, it is not like them to completely ignore a potential threat. It may be that they sense a greater danger. I suggest we approach and attempt to hail them. Voyager found that some Voth were open to negotiation. We should make every attempt to find a peaceful solution.
Indeed. Set for the course for the Voth ship. As you can see here, nice shot of the Dyson. And this, believe it or not, is actually a ship you can buy. Three of the 4 variants you can buy. There is a There is a fourth, which I'm not sure what. I believe you can also buy from this fleet store, but I'm not sure. But I'll cover that a little later on.
Warning, ship is under attack.
The Voth are moving towards the door.
Tuvok?
Your query will have to wait, Doctor. Shields are down and we... You're not... You're not Cooper.
The weak shall perish.
Captain, the Undine outside of the sphere are powering weapons. The mammalian ship is still disabled.
Arm all weapons. We will destroy the creatures and then return for the mammals.
I am unharmed, but we are in danger. We are deep within the Delta Quadrant, right where Cooper wanted us. We do not know how long this infiltrator has impersonated Cooper, or the extent of what he has done. However, I am quite familiar with the tactics of Species 8472. We will repel the Undine, and survive to warn the Alpha Quadrant of the renewed threat.
Finally, a worthy adversary for my new ship.
Yeah. Right. So this ship's not got some pretty decent stuff. So let's see what abilities we've got. We've got Gravwell. Nice. Sucks a bit, but what do you expect? And we can also have feedback ports. Hey.
Defeat them alone.
This ship can take it.
Maybe able
I
to.
have experience with the Undine. You do not. They are extremely dangerous.
This ship's got the good.
The Lassette is here to provide any assistance you require.
Yeah, do it. Daddy could make it. And that sphere glyph is going to help slow us down a lot.
Battleships. That may be a problem.
Oh yeah.
We hold here. None of the Undine get through.
Indeed. So let's take advantage of the base. I see you won't back down for a good fight. I better phone this Bosky before, but and she's a good ship.
That it.
And we're firing a photon beams right down the coast. Yeah.
Good to see you. We would have arrived sooner, but there was a Voth fleet in the way.
Yes, let's continue.
Congratulations on a successful mission. Now the Romulan Republic will take over. We'll set up a command center for further operations. I'm sure Command will contact you when your presence is needed.
I'm not sure if the Republic has the authority to do that.
No, this ends now. Our generosity to the Romulans can only extend so far. The Klingon Empire claims this Dyson sphere as its own. Starfleet and the Republic would be wise to keep their distance. Or else.
The sphere is already claimed by the Federation. You have no claim here.
Oh? Are you prepared to back that statement with action? The Klingon Empire has restrained itself again and again in an attempt to maintain this alliance with the Romulans. I think it's time I remind you of what happens when a Klingon loses patience.
Remain calm. We don't need to do this.
Fighting over this sphere is not an option. It would divide our strength. Precisely what would benefit the Undine. The Voth chose to fight instead of cooperate. They were destroyed. We can choose not to be enemies. It is time we did so.
Well, Cohen?
The Klingon Empire will not sit and wait while the Federation and Romulans continue to claim these powerful weapons for themselves. This conversation is not over.
Very well, and you, Commander Tuvok?
The Romulan Republic will continue to take responsibility for areas within our jurisdiction, but I do not wish to cause a rift in what has been a successful joint action.
Yes, indeed.
However, I will not be put in a position where I must choose between the Federation and the Klingon Empire. We have agreements on both sides that must be honored. Sub-Commander Cole can handle the details. I am a ship captain, not an administrator.
Very well.
Cooper's departure has lifted the miasma in my mind, an affliction that I did not even realize was there. He was influencing me. He used the psychic abilities of the Undine to influence my thoughts, and the results are an effect of my failure. I should have been able to detect his influence.
We must look forward. So what now?
We have fulfilled our mission to neutralize the jump capabilities of the Solanae sphere, only to open up a gateway that the Undine can now use to reach our space. They will no longer have to create rifts from fluidic space. Was this Cooper's plan all along? I suggest we return to Sub-Commander Cole. We must attempt to save the fragile peace of the Alliance.
Right, and before we continue on, we'll quickly cover some things that isn't so clear. Now, this is not the way I'd build my ship. This is actually not a bad ship. Well, I've actually flown from one of the science destroyers before, and as a main ship, believe it or not. This ship has got not one, but two. Two 4-piece sets. That's right. Yeah. And this ship has got a unique fused weapon. This is tied to the front of the ship. There's a dual heavy cannons, which is right here. And this ship's got running the Dyson, is running the 4-piece Dyson set, which allows you to be a lot more tankier than it previously has been, and the various other stuff. And we've also got the 3 universal consoles from the Dyson ships. And these consoles aren't the ones we should be using. Seriously, blood capacity 1, and all these are fused, so you can't pick them off. Yeah, but you can pick up this ship, I believe. So let's report back to Commander Cole.
The sphere is under Federation control.
This sphere is only accessible through an Alliance-controlled gateway.
Then perhaps it is time to end this alliance.
This is neither the time nor the place for this.
Commander Jarrah is correct. The Undine are a threat to us all. Now they have direct access to our space. I propose a summit. We must decide together what we must do to protect the Alpha Quadrant. Our disputes may need to be put aside in the face of a greater enemy. I volunteer to mediate these talks. Dr. Cooper manipulated me to achieve his goals. It is only logical that I take responsibility for what has happened here.
Very well, Vulcan. We will finish this later.
And to begin, now we're back in the Thebe. Right. Now, Commander Cole. Yeah, see, I could have anticipated all this. I feel for Admiral Tuvok. I feel bad Cooper's disguise as well. Tuvok and I will begin working on the next steps. We need to get everyone to sit down together and discuss what we need to do before we start shooting at one another. I'll contact you for your aid once we have concrete plans. You rest assured we'll need help in all this, and we can pick up. At the end of the day, we can now pick up the Solanae deflectors. The Solanae hyper-efficient impulse engines or the Solanae resilient shields. So, and we can. I'm going to pick up the deflector. Next episode we'll be doing. We won't be doing something else, but yeah, we will be doing fluid destruction next, but we'll leave that till next week. But that'll be part of a 2-episode thing. But we'll be into space talk because we've got to pick up talk about a ship or two. Now we're to the ship officer, so we can quickly cover some things. Now, a new ship. We'll bring this down to Vice Admiral because it's. And if you notice, we now got a pile of Romulan ships, so we'll just wait for that to pop up. Oh. As you can see, we go through a lot of ships, because a lot of airless ships. Oh, we're going to be. And what have you got here? We have not 1, not 2, but 6 Dyson destroyers. That's right. And these are all. Actually, I've never actually picked these up. These are all tier 5 with I believe maybe with tier 5 U capabilities. They're all very nice, and you can pick and these are with various stuff, and they're all science stroke tactical ships because you can actually. And I think. And each of them get their own consoles, and it's actually part of a 4-piece set. And actually, I lied. You can also pick up, because since the Romulan ships have come into the game, you can pick up Romulan versions of each of these ships, and you can fly the Romulan versions of the ships. If you're playing a Romulan character, you would have flown from the Romulan version of the ship, and if you're playing a Klingon character, you would be the Klingon version of the ship, and these ships are all pretty nice, and they all transform. If you may have seen, they're all pretty nice, and I believe again, I need to check the fleet. It could be not in here because I actually own the ship. I may actually own the basic ship, which only because I actually been around here and through the ship the first time round. I have the Dyson Sphere Science Vessel. I won't be taking her out. She's not a particularly. She's actually a T5U ship, so pretty nice. She can do a lot. Okay, we'll take her out. Because I actually obtained this ship originally in the first time this mission was actually available. That mission, I have obtained the ability to obtain a ship for free. But I believe some people can obtain this ship as well. But this is the quote free version and lacks the tactical console as what you had previously. This ship is actually not a bad science vessel, as some of you have discovered. I have actually flown this round and actually have got some decent skills out of it, even with with people around here flying these ships like this ship and this ship. I mean, I've not got any things on it. Only got the Solid Dyson warp core and the deflector, but you can always pick up the deflect. As you can see, we can go and quit. You see, we've just transformed our ship slightly, and if we hit this button again, this also alters what skills we've got available. So, for example, we currently have Revwell here available, but we have no access to our fourth tactical ability and stuff like that. If you wonder why this is so small, we've only got one of the several consoles available. But this is a standard science ship ability, and we have some other stuff floating around from our ships. So, yes, this is more of a quick summary of the stuff after the fact. But yeah, give me a moment and we'll show you transforming for the last time. Clicks down, they can deflect shut, and not only use that function anymore. See you guys next time.